Alright, here we go. Hunger Games. You can see who's here. And, yeah, away we go. Alright, Zubul grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Pino finds a canteen full of water. Peach sells from the fridge with her Bonnie and Annie, Fun Gang, MX, Noise, Bowser, all run away from the cornucopia. Knuckles clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Red Guy stays for resources. Gumball, Eggman, Jax run away. Freddy grabs a jar of fishing bait while Springtrap gets gear. Tord, like from fucking Edgeworld. Nah, Toad and Lord X fight for a bag. Lord X gives up and retreats. Frisk retrieves a trident. Pomni grabs a shield. Kane and Bubble run away. Ragatha grabs a backpack. Vigilante snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Gustav and Brick, Paul, Toshi, and Undyne share everything they gathered before running. Sonic runs away. Cosmo grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Nightmare Foxy, Yellow Guy, Kinger, Duck, and Tails all run away. Uh, Charles takes a sickle. Mario grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Uh, Beetles convince Greg and Roger not to kill him, only to kill them instead. Smiling friends run away from the cornucopia. Gangle grabs a shield. Uh, Sans rips a mace out of Amy's hands. Papyrus grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Miku runs away. Satan runs away. Peppermint and Luigi fight Wario and Anton. Wario and Anton survive. Soda from the fridge defeats Mario in a fight but spares his life. Beatles practice their archery. Kinger makes a slingshot. Peppino makes a slingshot. Amy and Fun Gang explore the arena. Gangle scares Satan off. Withered Bonnie stalks Knuckles. Peach begs for Papyrus to kill her. He refuses, keeping Peach alive. Sans begs for Jax to kill him. He refuses. Paul searches for firewood. Cosmo and Nightmare Foxy hunt for the tribute. Freddy finds a gun. Uh, Duck attacks Ragatha, but she escapes. Bowser's pricked by thorns. Toshi runs away from Gustav and Brick. Eggman and Pomni split up for resources. Tails makes a slingshot. Toad and Noise hunt for the tributes. Lord X, Yellow Guy, Sonic, Red Guy, and Frisk hunt for the tributes. Gumball and Darwin shoot an arrow into Zubal's head. Undyne overhears Kane, Bubble, and Charles talking in the distance. Anton fishes. Springtrap tries to sleep through the day. Miku dies trying to escape. Wario sees smoke rising but decides not to investigate. Vigilante spears MX in the abdomen. Smiling finds to defeat Annie in a fight but spare her life. They're dead. 6 people were first to read fanfic made by a 12-year-old on Wattpad. Greg and Roderick, Pepperman, Luigi, Zubul, Miku, and MX. Night 1. Mario's trap kills Knuckles. King Toad's leaving shift. Eggman begs for Pomni to kill him. She refuses. Nightmare Foxy quietly hums. Witherbine screams for help. Amy kills Springtrap with a sickle. Beetle stabs Sonic with a tree branch. Gumball, Darwin, Ragatha, Frisk, Freddy, and Paul sleep in shifts. Smiling friends receive fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Peach attempts to climb the tree but falls to her death. Sans receives clean water. Uh, Pepino quietly hums. Noise and Annie run into each other but decide to truce for the night. Jax passes out. I was hoping I'd see these two interact, but it's not in a good way. Uh, they're two of my favorite characters, so I was hoping to see them interact. But not like this, especially if not they kill each other. Charles destroys Cosmo's supplies while she's asleep. Red Guy's unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Kane and Bubble go to sleep. Soda from the fridge, Yellow Guy, Gustav, and Brick sleep in shifts. Bowser receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Wario starts a fire. Toy Chica and Papyrus discuss random stuff. I don't know, bro. Duck, Undyne, and Lord X discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Satan destroys the Fun Gang supplies while they're asleep. Vigilante climbs a tree to rest. Anton and Gang will run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Tails dies trying to escape. Cosmo and Paul decide to split up and sleep and search for resources. Doc attacks Amy, which she manages to escape. Uh, Freddy tries to spearfish with a trident. Pomni receives clean water. Red Guy sprains his ankle running from Charles. Wario kills Gustavo and Brick with a sickle. Vigilante tries to sleep through the entire day. Fun Gang Pupil provides the Beatles, raids Mountain Man's camp while they're hunting. Uh, Yellow Guy makes a slingshot. Cannon Bubble receive a hatchet. Eggman injures himself with a body, dies of thirst. No! Noise searches for firewood. Toad receives medical supplies from a sponsor. Gangle and Nightmare Fox receive hatchet. Jax forces Ragged to kill Annie or Kinger. She kills Kinger. Then collects fruit from a tree. Mario undying soda from Fraser and Frisk. Raid Anton's camp while he's hunting. Lodex pushes Toy Chica off a cliff during a knife fight. Sans receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Bowser sprains his ankle running away from Gumball Darwin. 9 people forced to read 12-year-old Wattpad fanfic. Knuckles, Springtrap, Sonic, Peach, Tails, Gustavo and Brick, Wither Bonnie, Karen, Toichi, Sonic and Tails, no. Sans goes to sleep. Yellow Guy attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Soda fends off Lordex, Gangle, and Cosmo away from its fire. Freddy cooks his food before putting his fire out. Noise and Beetle tell each other stories about themselves. Kane and Bubbles scream for help. Undyne and Papyrus see fires, but stay hidden. Nightmare Foxy receives a hatchet. Frisk receives clean water. Vigilante receives medical supplies. Smiling Friends and Peppino discuss random stuff. Anton attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Gumball and Darwin receive a hatchet. Charles, Omni, and Mario cheerfully sing songs together. Bowser, Paul, Wario, Fun Gang, and Red Guy sleep in shifts. Annie receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Saint Eggman and Riley sleep in shifts. Jack silently snaps Amy's neck. Toad dies of hunger, and Duck receives medical supplies. Day 3. Fun Gang receive a hatchet. Noise poisons Paul's drink but mistakes it for his own and dies. Yellow Guy goes hunting. Sans questions his sanity. Bowser fishes. Nightmare Foxy thinks about home. Frisk steals from Pomni while she isn't looking. Jax and Ragatha work together for the day. Papyrus, Undyne, Wario, and Cosmo hunt for their tributes. Smiling Friends attack Peanut but he manages to escape. Red Guy sprains his ankle running away from Charles. Kane, Bubble, and Anton work together for the day. Eggman is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Gangle, Satan, Lordex, and Mario track down and kill Gumball and Darwin. Freddy and Vigilante fight Beetles and Soda from the fridge. Freddy and Vigilante survive, so Beetles and Soda are dead. Annie collects fruit from a tree. Duck discovers a cave. 6 people died. Amy, Toad, Noise, Gumball, and Darwin, Beetles, Soda. Yellow Guy destroys Vigi's supplies while he's asleep. Undyne receives clean water. Gangle Freddy help for warmth. Paul kills Smiling Friends with their own weapons. Sans fends Pommy, Papyrus, and Peppino away from his fire. Not canon. He would not deny his bro, or he wouldn't deny them wine. But, oh well, it lets them act seriously out of character. Annie and Mario discuss random stuff. Jax kills Eggman when he tries to run. Frisk and Satan run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Red gets stuck into a shelter. Anton tries to sing himself to sleep. K-Bubble think about home. Charles, Ragatha, Lordex, Bowser, and Fun Gang sleep in shifts. Wario quietly hums. Cosmo sets explosive off, killing Nightmare Foxy. Alright. Satan, Anton, Freddy, and Jackson for the tributes. Sans first, Red Guy, Wario, Sans first, Red Guy, Wario, raid Duck's camp while he's hunting. Papyrus and Lorix live in search for resources. Paul makes a slingshot. Charles makes a spear. Fun Gang explode the arena. Mario silently snaps Annie's neck. Cannonball will attack Pommy, but she manages to escape. Yellow Guy discovers a cave. Cosmo runs away from Bowser. Peppino poisons Vigilante's drink. He drinks and dies. Gangle receives fresh food. Undyne receives an explosive. Ragatha searches for a water source. Oh shit. The remaining tributes begin to hallucinate. Red guy survives. Uh, Gangle drowns Mario, who she thought was a shark trying to eat it. Jack survives. Ragatha drowns Wario, who she thought was a shark trying to eat her. Peanut survives. Fun Gang and Charles jump into a rabbit hole to Wonderland, which turns out to be a pit of rocks. Charles, no! Yellow guy mistakes Frisk for a bear and kills them. Cosmo Paul decides to jump down the rabbit hole to water. Wonderland turns out to be Cosmo! Charles and Cosmo are fucking dead now. Anton survives, Duck survives, Pomni survives. Lorix drowns Papyrus, who he thought was a shark trying to eat him. Satan and Sand survive. Fred mistakes Bowser for bear and kills him. Do I have to say why this is funny? Freddy thought Bowser was a bear and killed him. Freddy, who is a bear, killed Bowser, who is a turtle, because he thought he was a bear. Undone survives, Cannibal eats Scorpion, he is a delicious dessert. 15 people dead. Molly Friends, Eggman, Nightmare Foxy, Annie, Vigi, Mario, Wario, Fun Gang, Charles, Frisk, Cosmo, Paul, Papyrus, Bowser, Kane, and Bubble. Great. Yeah, this is not good for them. I'm going to. I guess I'm gonna call it here for part one.